So for those of you who are new here and don't know, the last Friday of every month I do Glimmers and Triggers, and that's where I share the glimmers of the month with you. And I do triggers that go along with it. Now, for those of you that don't know what a glimmer is, let me explain. It is honestly so fun. So a glimmer is something small or medium or big that's happened, that has put a smile on your face. And it could be as small as the first sip of coffee in the morning, and it could also be as big as, I don't know, winning the lottery. You know, it's basically anything that makes you happy. And the reason I like doing glimmers and triggers is because this world's very dark. There's a lot of bad that happens, so we don't have to go looking for the bad. But if we look for the good, if we look for happy, we'll find it. And I like to relive my glimmers with you. Okay? Are you ready? July glimmers. My first, oops, my first glimmer is I bought a tripod. I bought a tripod. A tripod. And I cannot wait to use it. So, before I can use it, I'm going to need like a fold-out table, which I'm saving up for. Like, fold out, fold up, foldable. A table you can fold. Because I don't have one of those like clip microphones. I have, and I hope this gives you a little bit of a tingle. This. And I need a table to go along with it. Well, either a table or a clip-on microphone. I'm thinking a table, you know. But I love that I have a tripod now, and it's one of those that I can like change the height. I can make it short, I can make it tall, you know. Right now, what I'm using is I'm sitting crisscross applesauce on the floor in my office in the corner, and I have like Amazon boxes of different sizes kind of stacked. So, a make-do. A make-do table. But I need the table and a tripod for December. No, November. Here's why. Because where I'm sitting right now, that's where my Christmas tree goes. And I put it up November 1st. And so I will be filming with the tree behind me. So I'll kind of be, so there's like a little corner. I'll be just off to the corner. I'm so excited. I'm saving up. And I should be able to get it. Hopefully, not August, but September. But yay for a tripod. Whoa. We're one more step into being professional ASMR territory. Tick. Now, the next trigger number trigger number 2 is planning my son's birthday party. His party is actually tomorrow, Saturday, but she's actually very affordable. I've never made custom plates and cups before, and I was kind of freaking out, thinking I would have to pay a fortune, and I didn't have to. And so that had to get made, and then what I do is, like, you know, that like big like cardboard, like poster board, I'm not really sure what it's called. I have a on a date, right? And she came back with leftovers or went out with her friends if she had leftovers. And she caught you having a bite, like stealing a french fry or something, she would make you buy her a new meal. You know, I don't know why we accepted that. But anyway, she was the baby sister. So nobody ever stole french fries from her. Well, actually that was clever. But yeah, so planning my son's birthday party has been so fun. So fun. Tick. Okay. Alright. This next one, you guys are gonna laugh at me. You're gonna laugh at me, but you know, July was still the World Cup. And Portugal played in Canada. And I wrote down just being in the same province or state. If you're in America, in Canada we call them provinces. Being in the same province as Cristiano Ronaldo and Nuno Mendes and Rafael Leão and João Felix. I mean, come on, that's a glimmer. That's pretty cool. Even if I was very, 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 very far away, not in the same city, but the same province, and I'm taking it. That counts. You know, I know. The World Cup did not end the way I would have liked for it to have ended. Of course, I wanted Portugal to win, but at the end of the day, you know, it is what it is. It was what it was, and now we move forward, right? We cannot stay stuck in the past. Like Cristiano Ronaldo, he actually is very motivational, but he said, I think it was on his YouTube channel, I can't remember who he was talking to, he said, you cannot go back into the past, it's happened. You've only got this moment. Live in the present, because the future carries on, but what you do today matters. And he seems to be happy, he seems to be okay. And yeah, you know. And in the World Cup, 3 out of the 4 of my favorite players scored goals. Ronaldo scored a goal. Nuno Mendes scored a goal. Rafael Leão scored a goal. And I was waiting for João Felix, but he did not, unfortunately. That's okay. He's still young. And I'm sure he will at the next World Cup. Yeah. You know. So, yes. Being in the same province. I know that sounds so lame. But I don't care. I was just happy. I was. You know. Can I even do it? Hold on, that didn't. I feel like you have to like scream it. Like, see. Doesn't quite hit the same as whispering. See. Okay, I'll stop now. Take that one off. Oh, you guys were here with me for my next glimmer. It was called Blind Date with a Book. Oh my goodness, bucket list. Beyond anything, it's been so many years that I wanted to do that. nose when it's bright. Look at my nose when it's bright. And follow the light when it's dim. Okay. Follow my nose. And the deck is like this cream color. We completely guessed wrong when we ordered the color, but it came out so nicely. Follow. it's finished, I'll like rip it all out. So, for example, on Monday's my son's actual birthday. On Tuesday, okay, I will write down September's books, and I'll write a grid and all that, and work through it during the month of August. And yeah, if it is closed, I won't use it. It's not a pity. I this spiral book has not been opened. I mean, has not been closed since I opened it until now. I was expecting a pretty cover because I always get a pretty cover. I don't even remember getting this cover. I wonder if someone bought it for me, or if it was like, if I was in a rush and I just grabbed something, or I always get a pretty cover though. Like, I don't know why. I think just knowing that there's a pretty cover, if that makes sense. So, but I mean, I think it's pretty still. Let's look. Yeah, it's got all the pinks and the purples, and like, that's pretty. It looks like there's light shining on there even on the camera. I swear that like little light is on the book. Actually, it is pretty. That too. Actually, it is. Okay, the fact that I'm being like mesmerized by it, and I just want to like play along. I don't remember why I got it. It appeals to my ADHD. But anyway, oh, pretty person. I hope that your July was filled with glimmers. Oh, you know what? It's actually one more glimmer. This. I got this in July. This was definitely a glimmer. I've played with it. My son's played with it. I don't know if my husband has. Oops. How satisfying is that, pretty person? Oh my goodness. Anyway. Oh, just a little side note before I go. I love some of the suggestions that you guys are making. But if it is something that requires me spending money, like if I have to buy something, to do your video suggestion, it might take a little while for me to do it. But if I've told you that I will do it, I will. It might just take a few months, but if you suggest something and I say yes, I keep banging my elbows. But if you suggest something and I say yes and I've got the stuff, then I'll do it, like the next video, so long as the next video is not the glimmer one. That one, our last wish you